Guys, what's going on? This is Yoki here, and I am back with part 9 of my Football Manager 2017 series with Inter Milan. And in this episode, it's going to be a 2-game doubleheader for the first time, and basically we will do the final here in the Euro Cup against Man City, which I am undoubtedly nervous about. And then after that, we will go on and play the last game of the season, which third position is at stake after some results, and Roma. 2 points in front of Roma, so a draw with the correct goal difference if they win, but it's not. Basically we need a win because they're beating us in goal difference. So since we went through against Man United, we played 2 games. Palmero, again, 3 games in a row I've had a left back sent off, so I've changed my tactic because I just cannot afford that. Andrea Bellotti scored for us in this game, which is always a bonus because it's becoming more and more apparent that he could quite easily be the replacement next season for Icardi. We then went and beat Empoli in a game that we absolutely controlled. Bellotti scored the goal. It was a game that we was in control for all of the game, but never managed to break through more than once. But I was just happy to stop the bad performances because this is the first win we'd had in outright play since we beat Juventus, which is not good. So today we have the Euro Cup final, and then we have the final game of the season against Crotone, and I basically realised that we would do it this way, and then I would do the end of season review after the Italian Cup final in the final episode of this season. So hopefully this goes well and we get somewhat of a good performance. Icardi is going to start. I was nervous because I was really contemplating Bellotti, and I am going to play Vela on the right and Perisic on the left because that worked out really well in the last game. I'm really nervous about this. That's the team we're going to go with. That is the team that could possibly win us the final. Bellotti, he's played well. No, that's what we're gonna start Icardi because he has been the main goal threat for us. Let's see if he can be against Man City, which is a completely different story. But I'm a bit strange. It feels weird that season 1's coming to an end. There've been so many. It's been really, when I look back at it, I know these last 3 games really depend how the season goes because we could win all 3 and it would just be like an unbelievable end. But even if we lost this game and only won 2 out of the 3, or even if we won just the one that keeps us, in 3rd position, I feel like it's been a good, successful season on YouTube, which we never have. We've usually been sacked by now. I genuinely have loaded up my second, what's going to be the second series for the channel. This wasn't. Thought I would fly through this a bit quicker, but for the second series on the channel, I literally had it all loaded up because I was convinced at one point I was going to be sacked, and then we didn't get sacked, and we've carried on, and it's just like, well, what do I really do about this now? Hopefully we get off to a good start and control the game. Just control the game. And Icardi can get a goal, and then we hold on. Oh, are we going to go in early? No, we're not. Oh, end of highlight. Yeah, Jenkinson picking up the ball there is definitely an end of highlight. I feel like it's just going to be so close. Look, there's nothing in it in the match stats, but it's us who get the first. Is it us who get the first highlight? It seems that way. Vela. Oh, don't lose it there to Clichy. Andinho, Silva, Aguero. They've got such a strong squad. Go on, Miranda, Morello. It's definitely going to be defensively where I look. Oh, Cardi's on the break. Cardi, please finish it. No, just hit it straight up, Bravo. Because those chances are going to come around all the time. Silva, company. Oh, get the ball out. It's definitely defensively. I'm going to look to improve the team. They're getting comfortable now, you can tell. Miranda, Santon. This is the exact same formation, which I don't know why I changed, but this is the exact same formation that beat Juventus. Icardi. Still got it. Oh, Otamendi comes through. Silva. I just hope for an okay result. It'd be so cool if this would guarantee Perisic. Oh yes, winning this game would guarantee Champions League. And I feel with Inter, we should be Champions League from now on until the end, until I decide to wrap up the save. So there should be no reason, you know, this would be the only opportunity, sorry, to win this cup. I feel like I don't think we'd be in this cup again. I hope we won't be, because we should be in the Champions League and be able to sign players that Champions League worthy. So far, so good. So far, so good. I'm so nervous, because this makes the next game not as important, because we're already in the Champions League. It's still important, and I still want to finish third. That's without a doubt, but the fact that we've already got Champions League by winning this game just relieves that pressure just a touch. Oh, Perisic gets the goal as well. He's been, for someone who at the start, well, a quarter into the season, I was thinking I might actually have to contemplate selling him because he's not playing well. He's come good for us, Perisic. Oh, don't. Keep tight. 1-0 in the cup final is fine. And the money, Perisic. Icardi. Oh, Icardi, mate. Does Belotti finish that? I'm getting to a point where Icardi going is not starting to upset me that much. Yeah, he's top goal scorer, but I feel like if Belotti had played the same amount of games for us as Icardi has done, he would have scored more. Vela, Perisic, Brozovic, Vela, Icardi, Jenkinson, whip it in again. Perisic, oh, that's two. That is two. Oh, lads. Perisic again. That man. Oh, that was great play. Jenkinson whipped it in and does Icardi. Icardi nudges it on. Beautiful. That is beautiful. Oh, 2-0. Oh. Nervous though. Nervous 2-0. You guys must have been in this position before where you're like, well, what do I change now? Bring Melo on and change him to a ball-winning midfielder. Defend. Let's go just a touch more defensive. And I think I'm going to bring Icardi off for Belotti. He got the assist there, that's great, but I think I'm going to bring him off. His end to our season hasn't been great. It will not worthy of, you know, if I have to take him off, I'm happy to keep the lead on, put Belotti on, or Barbosa, because I feel like they're the future of the club. Please be our highlight. If I do go silent, it's because I'm in intense nerves. So I feel like if they score one, they could just go on an onslaught and it'll be free. Vela. Oh, ball to Belotti. Belotti comes on. He makes it free. Yes, lads. If you haven't signed Andrea Belotti this season, make sure you go and pick him up in all the local stores close to you. Fantastic. And Vela's actually been pretty... I'm okay with what I spent on him because his output in assists has been pretty decent. I mean, look at that ball. That was beautiful. But he's actually had quite a good season as Vela, so I can't knock him that much. He has been a good part. I will say that Tinjedvaj, as we found out last episode, may not be a mistake signing. He's a future signing, but he's not been great. He's not been great. He's not the all-around defensive player I was expecting because he can play right, left and centre. He's not been great at any so far, if I'm being 100% honest. But we're not going to let that worry us just yet, I don't think. What do I do? Jovetic can come on for Perisic, who should go off and get a massive round of applause by the Inter Milan fans. And we're going to lift the Euro Cup. That's 1 out of 1 this season. We have a chance to do the double and win the Italian Cup too, but this one is a huge one. Against Man City, we've really played our socks off in this game. It's fantastic. What a win, man. Nobody gave us a chance. Yes. That was brilliant. Absolutely. I cannot believe it. 3-0. When we went 1 up, I was like, just hold on, Perisic, just hold on. And then, brilliant. Belotti comes on the pitch and scores. Fantastic. 3-0. What's going to be said? Oh, so Sevilla's, you know, undoubtedly unbelievable run of winning the Euro Cup. The Spanish teams just seem to win a lot, and so do Portuguese teams. Send assistant. So we receive 5.59 million, which is pretty decent. And I bring success. They love me. The board are happy. That's fantastic. Proud day for the fans. Inter to receive 9.25 million for the television rights. That's great. We paid out 4.6 million to the club. Well, they did well. They won the cup, so I can't really be too. Graham Shinnie got top assists. Well done. Impressed. As if Graham Shinnie got top assists. So it hasn't actually said that we've clinched Champions League football. Does it show that in the league? No, it doesn't. Will it show it in this bit? Ah, it does. So we have qualified for the Champions League, which is brilliant. You know, Juventus became champions ages ago, but with one game left of the season, we are actually a Champions League team, no matter what, you know, position we're finishing. And Crotone have already been relegated, so I feel like if we go out and get them, it's definitely a game we can win. So I will see you guys at that game. So guys, it's time for the Crotone game. Basically, the way it works is as long as we get a win in this game, then that's it. Automatic third. We know we've already guaranteed Champions League, but it'd be nice to end the season on a high and get a win. If you look, to be fair, at the last 5 games, every single player has been performing above a 7. And most of them overall have been performing above a 7, apart from Carlos Vela, but he's had, you know, mixed up and down games, and Belotti. Belotti is going to start today instead of Icardi. Icardi has pretty much just come up to me like halfway through the period of time we've just skipped and just said, oh, I'm happy to stay. So he comes up to me, he says, right, I'm happy to stay because you promised you'd get Champions League football, you've got Champions League football, so I'm happy to stay. And then 3 messages after that, he says, I want to discuss leaving because Arsenal want me. I'm like, what? This makes no sense. I want to discuss leaving because Arsenal want me. I said I can get you Champions League medals in the next, I think it was 2 seasons. He said that's not good enough. I want them this season. This season's not even finished yet. You've already just got a EuroLeague medal, mate. But it don't matter. He's gone. He's requested. There's a shit ton of teams that want him. But he's got a decent contract, and I'm going to milk the highest amount of money possible out of him. And hopefully we get a shit ton. And then I'm just going to buy a new squad. Pretty much that's how it's going to work. But anyway, guys, let's go into this game. Hopefully end our first season in Serie A. It's the first time I've really managed and finished a season in Serie A. Apart from the... well, no, I didn't finish the season when I did a stream with Chucky Boy. This will be the first time I've finished one, though. I'm excited. Hopefully we end it on high. If we win our last 3 games, it's insane. But I really want to finish third. I feel like it would be a loss to ourselves that we just scrape through getting Champions League football by winning the Euro Cup. It would be good to finish third and get that league objective as well. Jean Mario puts the ball in. Tigueras, Jean Mario, Medel. Manuel Tigueras, who came in for the small price. I can't remember what price it was, but I think it was like 12 million. Perisic goes close there. He's had a really good season and he's a great all-round backup / if you need him to start kind of player. Do not score. Oh my god. Martella scores. This team is already relegated. That is the first chance they've had. Jesus. I mean, I suppose... Oh, no, there's no saving that, is there? That's just a stroke of genius out of nowhere. Right, let's get back into this game, hopefully. No? No, let's not. Let's have another highlight for them. If they score again, this is going to start being embarrassing. You cannot go and win against Man City and then us come into this game and they score like 3 goals past us. That would be absolutely terrible. Jean Mario plays it up to Belotti, who gets to start today. The nod against Icardi. Oh, too far out. He's not going to score from there and he didn't have the support. Ah, not the start we wanted. Come on, lads. We was brilliant against Man City. It's them again. Oh, off the crossbar. Jesus, guys. I don't do fucking team talk. What are we doing? Concentrate, man. Just pretend we're supposed to be a big team. League form has slipped. I think that could have something to do with the cup, because we really have pushed the cup this season, but league form's been terrible. Belotti's not having a great game. See if we can come out in the second half. Let me just check where is on that. No, where Roma are. League. So Roma are losing too. I want to do it like that though. I want to win. I don't want to, you know, we finish third because Roma lose. I want to win. They're just going to be so standoffish now. It'll be like part of the bus. Definitely, 100% they will part of the bus now, will Crotone. Right, come on lads. This is a chance. Let's get a goal back and then Belotti. Oh, yes. Belotti, yes, you beauty. It fills me with confidence when Belotti's scoring because it's just inevitable now that Icardi is going to leave. I don't know who to. Definitely won't be a team in this league. But Icardi's going to leave and we need someone to replace his goals. He has scored quite a few goals when it comes down to it. And if Belotti can be that man and we picked him up on the cheap, he wasn't like a major expense, then I'm happy. He was no 10-year badge. Right, what changes shall we make? Let's bring Barbosa on for Vela. Bring Izzo on for Miranda. Izzo's been a great signing actually. I think it was like what, about 5 million. I hope. Oh, 8.5 million, and he came in. His overall rating is 7.08, which is great. And to think that I just picked him up out of nowhere. He's only 3-star rated, but he's been fantastic in rotation and the amount of games we played this season, especially when Miranda's an aging defender. Another goal, lads. Another goal. So where are Roma now? Roma is still losing. Or is that drawing? Roma is still drawing. Sorry, not losing. Roma are drawing. Come on, let's pick up another goal, lads. Let's end the season on a win. Should I go more attacking? I'm failing it. I think we're going to go more... We're going to go more attacking. Why not? Try and end the season off with a win. Well, the league season. Still the cup final. In the final episode, it'll be was against Lazio in the cup final, and then I'll just do an overall recap of like what a season we've had. It's not going to happen, is it? We're not going to get the victory here in the final game of the season against Crotone. That's it, 1-1. Good. Good. We should have been winning that match, but no, he wasn't good enough. It's hard. I don't want to say how terrible going into the cup final, but because Roma drew, we will finish third. But I did want to end the season on a win. Who did Roma? They drew against Fiorentina. Fair enough. AC Milan drew as well. So we have had overall a pretty decent season. With 73 points. Chievo, man, where did they come from? But we've had a pretty decent season with 73 points, and we end it finishing third, which is a Champions League place anyway. Definitely too many draws. If a couple more of those draws had been wins, then we would have finished way higher. We beat Juventus twice, so I cannot complain really when there were at points that I was really nervous about how this was going to go, how this season's actually ended up. And I'm pretty happy with how it's ended up. But I will see you in the next episode, in the final episode of Season 1, where we play Lazio and have a quick recap over the season and what's happened and our plans for next season. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe as always. Also check me out on Twitter, and I'll see you in the final episode.